It is no secret that life can be full of stress and challenges, which can easily lead to feelings of unhappiness. With so many things vying for our attention and energy, it is easy to forget to take care of ourselves and have moments of joy. As a result, happiness often becomes a low priority in our lives, and it is far too easy for us to kill our own happiness without even realizing it. One of the biggest killers of our happiness is inaction. We all have dreams and ambitions, yet when it comes down to taking action towards them, we are often hesitant or procrastinate until the opportunity has passed us by. When this happens, we not only lose out on the potential satisfaction we could have gained from achieving those goals, but also fall into a cycle of guilt or regret. This is why having an action plan with achievable goals is essential, if we are to maintain a sense of well-being and contentment in our lives. Another way we can kill our happiness is by focusing too much on what other people think about us, instead of what makes us happy. This can be particularly dangerous when it comes to social media platforms like Instagram or Twitter, where users are constantly comparing themselves against each other and striving for unattainable perfectionism. Seeking validation from external sources results in feelings of emptiness and insecurity that cannot bring lasting joy into our lives. Instead, it's important to focus on creating experiences that we personally find meaningful and rewarding. Then share those experiences with others through positive interactions, rather than seeking judgment from them. We can also ruin our own happiness if we try too hard to please others, without considering how their needs impact us in return. Too often, people agree to do things for others without fully understanding the implications for themselves first. Whether it's going the extra mile at work or putting someone else's interests ahead of their own more often than not, only to end up feeling resentful towards those they are trying so hard to help out in the first place. When this happens, it causes further damage, as now not only have they failed to meet their own needs, but also have difficulty connecting with those whose opinion they value due to negative emotions being triggered around past behaviors. To avoid this situation from happening again, practice saying no whenever possible, as well as making sure your own needs are taken care of before agreeing any requests put forward by someone else. A further way that our happiness can be killed off prematurely is through comparison with others. Whether that's certain aspects about their lifestyle, such as wealth, success, or even physical appearance, which inevitably leads us down the path towards envy and jealousy, rather than gratitude for what we already possess. This kind of thinking creates unnecessary suffering, as now you start judging yourself against someone else, while overlooking your own unique talents, something which will never bring true satisfaction nor contentment into your life, no matter how hard you try. The key here instead lies in learning how to make peace with oneself, so you cultivate more self-compassionate thoughts, leading back towards increased feelings, joy within yourself during times when these kinds of thoughts arise again later on down the line, which they likely will. Finally, yet importantly, another killer of happiness comes from setting unrealistic expectations upon ourselves, because this puts pressure on us. It never allows room for mistakes, let alone failure either, two things which all naturally occur throughout life. It also keeps us stuck in a perpetual state of disappointment because we compare actual reality versus perceived reality, two different realms which rarely overlap based on expectations alone. So instead, try allowing yourself some grace during difficult moments by focusing on celebrating small wins along the way.